Like, they can change. You know, look, 20 years ago, it was totally okay for kids at school to make fun of me and call me a raghead.
Is it towel jockey? What's the
Towel head, camel jockey, and raghead is another one.
Raghead.
Did you ever get called a raghead?
Yeah.
Did you ever get called a dot?
I think I've gotten all the hits at this point.
You know what gets me about being called a sand N-word is that I can't even say half the slur that's used for me. The only part I can say is the sand part, and that's the part that nobody wants. That's why we left. We don't want the sand.
Listen, I know America has its flaws, but I can't imagine growing up anywhere else. When my folks came here from India, they came here looking for opportunity, for the American dream. And they found it in abundance.
As we speak, Democrats are openly encouraging millions of illegal aliens to violate our laws, overrun our borders, and totally bankrupt our country.
But now it seems we're putting up walls instead of opening up doors.
I'm sure any parent here knows that this is barbaric. This is not what America is.
In a perfect world, I would love to let everyone in. I mean, these people are seeking refuge from gang violence, religious intolerance, asylum from climate change, war. But is letting everyone in also what's great for America? Immigrants are my people. Americans are my people too. And right now it feels like I'm being asked to pick a side. All I know for sure is that I want to leave a country to my daughter that offers her the same American dream and is as welcoming to her as it was to my parents. So, why did I go to Denmark? A historically progressive country with one of the most generous social welfare systems in the world? Citizens here get free healthcare, free college, unemployment benefits, and 52 weeks of paid parental leave. It's known as one of the happiest places in the world. That is, unless you're an immigrant. In 2015, Europe saw a record influx of migrants from the Middle East and Africa. Compared to its neighboring countries, however, Denmark continues to be the least welcoming. So why are Danes freaking out? Partially because they're not used to immigration. This is a place that has been homogenous its entire history. By homogenous, I mean white. But times are changing. In the last 50 years, Denmark's non-native population has grown from just 1% to a whopping just 8%. Immigration has become such a pivotal voting issue that even the Social Democratic Party, these are liberals, took an anti-immigration stance this past election, and they won. Denmark, like seemingly everywhere in the world, is having an immigration crisis, and they're asking themselves, how do we define who we call our people? So I called up one of my brown buddies.
Aw, you look adorable, buddy.
Abdullah Saaed. He's a journalist, writer, TV host, pretty big on weed. He even had a Muslim punk band. Noticing a lot of white people on literally boats of white people.
Yeah.
We're both children of immigrants, and because of them, we're Americans. We both want the same things, but we have different approaches. He wants to let everyone in at all costs, and I just want to know what those costs are first.
So nice to meet you. I'm Ravi.
Nice to meet you.
To get our journey started, we met with Morten Gold, an activist who helps refugees in Denmark.
So we're gonna have some traditional Danish food?
We're gonna be eating smørbrød.
What?
Smørbrød.
Say that again.
Smørbrød.
Smørborn.
No. Smørbrød.
Smørborn.
They're traditional open sandwiches on rye bread.
Why all the open-faced sandwiches here? You guys don't like putting the second piece of bread on top?
Because it's an artwork with all kinds of topping. You will see it looks amazing.
Yeah, in America, we just hide the beauty of the sandwich with that second piece.
No, we do the open face, and then we double the price, and we call them tartines.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I've never been here before, and I have heard that it's one of the happiest places on Earth. Where does that come from?
It comes from some weird survey. I don't know who made it. And I think it's...
You think it's...
Yeah.
But are people not actually that happy here?
Well, you know, they're extremely scared of foreigners. And that's kind of a sign that something is not right. Because why would you have this kind of hostility towards strangers?
Does Danish society feel like these people are diluting the culture or something? Like, what's the argument?
You know, some people are really scared that, you know, this culture is disappearing, and people who say, no, 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 let's just keep it to ourselves.
I feel like I recognize this.
Yeah, that sounds really familiar. It's how America treats Mexicans now, treats all kinds of other immigrants, asylum seekers, refugees.
Yeah. Can you explain it to me, like, who's coming, where are they going, how are they getting there? Why are people upset?
We have lots of people from Middle East. Iranians are here.
Okay.
We have Syrians who flee the war, Palestinians who have to flee because they have no country.
So it's all persecuted people from other countries.
It's all people who want to find safety.
How long does it take people to get here?
It could take years. I mean, the Mediterranean is a big obstacle, so people will use the dingy rubber boats.
And it's incredibly risky. Thousands of people die in that process.
Some come in containers. There's a big industry of human smugglers.
In shipping containers?
Yes.
Wow.
And they opt for Europe because they want democracy.
They're coming from great states of distress. I mean, how do you start a life? Like, how do you even know where to stay or how to get food?
Well, as part of the welfare state, this country provides a roof, a bed, and food for all asylum seekers. You get everything you need to sustain your body.
Yeah.
But it's not enough, you know. They need more. They need to work.
They need to have like a purpose or something.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're a refugee, you start up living in a camp, and they don't expect you to be useful to society because they say it's only out of charity that will keep you here. You end up feeling completely dehumanized. There's lots of politicians who claim that they're only coming here to prey on our welfare. But if we keep going with this anti-migrant sentiment, then we're going to destroy our own democracy.
Can you imagine spending years going somewhere in shipping containers and walking and, who knows, buses, and then getting there and realizing that they don't want you there?
That's so brutal. Being a Muslim in America, there's definitely been more of that over like the last 20 years or so.
Yeah.
But I mean, this place is a beacon of democracy, and yet there's these complex politics that keep them as outsiders, that keep them as others. Our parents were immigrants, right? And they were coming for opportunity. These people are coming here for survival.
Do you realize that if your dad hadn't come to America when he did, that...
I could have ended up in a shipping container?
Yeah.
Yeah, it crosses my mind all the time. And honestly, that's a reminder to not take for granted the opportunities that we've gotten.
For Abdullah and I, our parents are immigrants, meaning they moved their lives to a new country by choice. Their journey was much different than that of a refugee, someone who left their country seeking asylum, not knowing if they would even be welcomed. For them, it's not about opportunity, it's about escape.
Is this one of your favorite spots?
Yeah. Would you like to try?
I would love to try.
Yeah.
Great.
Take this one. You take it back and take care of your friend.
Okay.
And now you cast.
Okay.
Hey, nice one.
So you close
Okay.
and you start to
Was that a good one?
try again. You have to do it like very strong, you know, like this.
I'm strong. I'm like super strong.
Yeah, I know. I can see your muscle. Just try to cast.
I can go way for that. That was just a warm-up because I was trying to focus on the...
You want to see it go far? So how long have you been out here?
In Denmark,
Yeah.
4.5 years.
And where were you before?
Syria.
Syria.
Yeah. You know Homs?
Yeah, it was like a hotbed for conflict, right?
Yeah, the revolution started and then the people demonstrated against the government. Then he just started to bomb and kill people.
How did you get here?
Smuggling. I traveled to Turkey in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Then from Turkey you take a boat
You pay someone to bring you on that boat?
Yeah, of course, around $7,000.
Wow.
Whoa.
They say that it's gonna take 6 to 7 days, but we stayed for 14 days.
You were on a small boat in the ocean for 14 days straight?
I feel I was very lucky to survive. You just want a place to sleep, like normal people. You just want to feel safe, you know? But then slowly you start to learn the language and you see the news and read the newspapers and you feel like, I should never come here.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel that when you're walking through the city, or is it...
I don't feel it. Actually, people are very nice here and they just talk to you like normally. But then there are some people, and these people destroy everything for the good people.
Do you think you could ever build a life here in Denmark? Get married, have kids, have a job?
Well, I am married
Oh, no
by
kidding.
a Danish girl.
Oh, so you're married
You
to
married a Danish girl?
Yes.
You have kids?
No. And I don't want to have kids because I don't know if one day I go back to Syria, what will happen with my
Oh, wow.
kids.
Is that really why you can't have kids? Because you're not sure that you can keep them?
Of course. The thing about it, if I have kids in Denmark and then one day I go back to Syria, it's not so easy. You have to think about the future. These kids are your responsibility.
I couldn't imagine how traumatic it would be to have your identity in question every single day. All the while knowing that the country you're now building a new life in could exile you at any given moment.
What are your dreams in life right now?
To go back to Syria, to take off the dictator and go back to my country.
Someone in Osama's position basically has two choices. One, he stays where he is in kind of a limbo or purgatory, much like the 10 to 14 million undocumented immigrants we have here in the US. Or two, he takes the same dangerous path back to his war-torn homeland.
Is this how you pass the time?
Yes, by fishing, and I play music, write songs, poems.
You write your own music and your own poems?
Yes.
Can you do one of them?
Yeah. Here is a poem about the politicians on the right and how they talk all the time about the human rights. But then they take our land with too much blood on their hand. The one they hate is a dictator. The one they love is a good leader, even if he is a war creator. They control your media and your screen. They fake the facts. They make you believe in everything they want without having to explain. And when we finally break the silence, they use their knowledge, saying that because of our religion, we use terrorism and violence. They enslaved black people to work for them. And now it's Muslims' turn to be the victim of terrorism.
From Copenhagen, Nasser Khadr, a Syrian-born member of the Danish parliament.
We have a minority that live in ghettos, in parallel societies. Physically, they are living in Denmark, in the West, but mentally, they are living in the Middle East.
Right.
And that's the problem. In Denmark, we have around 200 women.
200 women in all of Denmark?
Said,
That's all?
I have to say, it's not a question of number. One is one too many.
Denmark has recently gotten aggressive on immigration, passing laws such as a burqa ban, mandatory handshakes at citizenship ceremonies, even if your religion forbids it, seizing jewelry and personal belongings from refugees to help pay for their benefits. By the way, those overall benefits, they've been cut by 45%. It's a giant shift in Danish politics. And the most vocal anti-immigrant voice in parliament, a Syrian-born conservative.
We're meeting Bobby Jindal.
We're meeting the Danish Bobby Jindal. I don't know, maybe he's a great dude.
Hey, how are you?
I'm Ravi.
Nice.
Assalamu alaikum, Nasser.
alaikum.
My name's Abdullah.
Hello.
What do we got here?
Hot dogs. Very
Hey.
Danish.
Do you eat pork normally?
No, I don't.
No?
Why did you bring us to a hot dog place if you
This
don't
is
eat
very Danish.
I can't eat haram on TV, bro. This is the only non-Muslim here. He's the only guy who can eat a bacon-wrapped hot dog.
No, but you know what? I was raised Hindu, so like now I'm like the bad guy. I mean, I'm not really like a practicing, but I'll take whatever hot dog you recommend. Okay, great.
I can make a hot dog with the other one without sauce.
Without sausage?
Yeah, without sausage.
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah.
Halal hot dog.
Great.
Okay, great.
That worked out.
Do you know who he is?
Thank you very much.
You know who he is? Yeah. Are you famous around here?
Yeah, little. There's Danish Parliament over there.
It's right over. Oh, you can see it.
You can see
Oh,
it.
so
You
this
see
is
that, guys, through there?
this is the parliamentary sausage wagon
Yeah.
right here. So how old were you when you moved to Denmark?
I was 11.
Were you a refugee?
No, immigrant.
What brought you here?
My father. He came in 1969.
Were there a lot of Syrians here at that time?
No, almost none.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it kind of like growing up brown in America? If you saw someone else, like, like if you saw another Indian in a store growing up,
Yeah.
it was like almost obligatory to kind of just stop. You just kind of wave, or like, or if you're my mom, she would like have to go make friends with them.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that how it was for you growing up?
Yeah. But I say, I'm more loyal to this country. I've been here for 45 years.
Right.
I'm more loyal to my new homeland than my birth country.
How do you even make that decision? Because that's a difficult one. It's one that
Yeah.
I wrestle with as an
Sure.
American who's also an immigrant.
You know, every time I go to Middle East, I realize I'm more and more Danish. When you go to India, you feel you are more American than Indian.
That's probably true.
Oh, wow. It's Mardi Gras. Wow, they are wasted. What's going on over there?
What is that?
This is a Danish tradition. They are graduated today, junior high school.
Junior high.
Yeah, high school.
Oh, from high school.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That really is a relief because I was like, wow, these kids start early with the party.
Nasser and his family traveled from Syria in search for a better life. Yet, as a politician, he has spent the bulk of his career trying to keep others like him out of Denmark. I was curious how he compartmentalized his identities in a way that completely alienates his own heritage.
Wait, what does that say? What's that?
This is a...
All women and men are created equal and free.
What does this say?
I Danmark er jeg ikke født, men her har jeg hjemme. I'm not born in Denmark, but Denmark is my homeland.
Ah.
Wow.
What would you say it is that makes a Danish person
Danish. White.
No,
Blonde.
no. I'm Danish.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
assimilated. If you feel you are Danish, then you are Danish.
To be Danish is a feeling.
Yeah. There's a lot of trust between the Danish.
It's a tight-knit,
Yeah.
tight-knit club.
Yeah.
Right. But to get into the club is difficult.
Yeah, it is. It's a tribe.
Yeah.
In US, you have Chinatown, Little Italy, and so on.
Yeah.
But those are just neighborhoods.
Yeah, neighborhood, yeah. But in Denmark, it's not okay to have small islands in this society. That they have their own values, loyal to other places and so on.
What if, like, your cousin was staying in one of those refugee camps? What would be your thoughts on the tribe then?
You know, I'm a politician, decision maker. I have to take care of this country first and not the family relations. That's my job.
Interesting.
You're more Danish than you are a member of your family.
I'm more Danish than I'm Syrian.
Right.
It was strange because, on the one hand, he seemed like a great guy, but I couldn't disagree more with his position. I can't imagine putting my country before my own family. I wondered if Nasser's all-in approach to being Danish was actually just a coping mechanism, his way of avoiding the conflict between his identities. I know that's what I used to do. I always wanted to believe that I was just another American, that my skin color wasn't an obstacle.
Hi, Mom.
But I was wrong, and as I got older, I learned that it was even worse for others. I learned that being a citizen is not the same as feeling like one.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Take our shoes off?
No, please just leave them on.
No?
Come on in.
Do you wear your shoes?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, you wear shoes in the house and you're a brown person?
I know!
What's wrong with you?
I know. My mom would be so ashamed.
I'm gonna feel weird wearing shoes in a brown person's house.
Come on in, come on in.
I guess.
All right, well, thanks.
I don't feel good about this. Do you consider yourself Lebanese?
No.
Thank you.
You consider yourself Danish?
Welcome. Well, yeah, I would say that I'm a Dane with, like, Middle Eastern background.
What does that say?
It says Biladi,
And what does that mean?
which is,
Homeland.
yeah, like in plural.
Homelands.
Yes.
Ah, there you go, girl. 2 homelands.
Something essentially changed because we've always talked about like integration, right? So when people come here, whether they're immigrants or refugees, they need to integrate. Now they need to go back home. So that it's really a major shift in how we see people that come into the country. It's such a short history of immigrants in Denmark. We've not come to the point of accepting brown people as Danes yet.
Yeah.
I think most of it is about Islam, actually. Like, everything is so linked to that.
And what is it about Islam that scares Danish people so much?
Well, good question. I mean, for most of Muslims in Denmark, they just mind their own business. But, even to fast during Ramadan is like a problem in the media because can you even do your job when you're fasting 15 hours a day?
Oh, 1.2 billion people somehow make it work.
Exactly, exactly.
Wait, 15 hours a day is the fast? In Los Angeles, we call that intermittent fasting. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But if you're a Muslim,
you can't do it.
You can't do it. Then we have a municipality here in Denmark where they, by law, force kindergartens to serve pork to secure our culture.
Yeah, but what ends up happening is those kids end up not being able to eat those lunches, right?
Yeah.
So this is just classic, real old school government racism.
Government racism serves only one purpose: to hold down minorities and preserve the current norms. When divisive laws like these are passed, it affects even the youngest citizens.
So I was asking Natasha on the way out if her 5-year-old knew that he's different. And she said that he came home one day, he had been in the sun, and she goes, "Oh, you've gotten browner." And he yanks his hands back and goes, "I don't want to be brown."
Oh, man.
My initial instinct was, God, at the age of 5, that's so sad to be made to feel that way. But then I was thinking about it, and that is how I grew up. I remember as a child, pretty regularly being referenced, not necessarily in a negative way, but just in a way where I was very aware that I was not a part. I don't think I've ever done the math of the rippling effect that had for my development.
That ripple effect can span generations, and it affects everyone in the country, regardless of your skin color. There's an advantage to creating an atmosphere of belonging. And ironically, Denmark already believes that. They even have a word for it.
Hygge.
Hygge.
A bit more
Hygge.
No, you can too much you, like but it's
Hygge.
Hygge. Yeah, hygge.
This is what it's like when white people try to pronounce Indian words and finally get it. I'm like, are you dumb? Can you not hear what I'm saying? How do you practice yoga?
Is it something that you feel, or something that you do, or something that you have?
It's not necessarily what you do or that you have to accomplish anything. The togetherness is the main point. Kind of, like an atmosphere, which means it's both the sense of who you're with and how you're together. You want to feel that you're with someone where you can basically be yourself.
Love you, man.
I love you too. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
We're the only brown-skinned guys here?
The only brown-skinned guys here.
It's true. There we go.
So why are you guys here?
This idea that it's one of the most progressive places in the world, while also being really conflicted about how to treat its refugees.
Some of the refugees are a little more lazy.
Right. Here, I can start pouring.
I'm keeping mine on, I can't do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm not trying to drink warm up my beer in that cup.
Hygge.
Hygge for you? That's a good Hygge lesson. What's Hygge for some people isn't for others.
Hygge is subjective.
Yeah, to each his own Hygge. I started to embrace this idea that, because I'm brown, anyone who's not brown, for the most part,
It's
Would
gonna
not be
difficult.
attracted to you or
Or
something?
that I at least have to try harder than anyone else. And then when we were doing Meet the Patels, I was interviewing this guy, and he's the same height as me. He goes, "You think it's about your skin color? It's actually just height."
Really?
He goes, "Yeah, dude, if you were like 6 inches taller, you'd be exotic." And that blew my mind. So then I shifted my insecurity to my height, which was like such a beautiful moment. Like, the struggle of a short man is really real.
In high school, there was this popular cheerleader girl, and she sat next to me in a class, and one day she read my name, and she goes, "Abdullah Saaed, my father would kill me if I ever brought you home." That type of stuff really, like, you know, got to me, and now that's not okay. That's amazing progress, you know?
But it changes because it's diverse. I think the vast majority of social progress has come as a result of diversity.
Yes, and I mean, that's the thing that really confounds me here is, like, for such a progressive place, they don't want to include people from the outside.
I don't think it's everyone in the same way that in America, it's not everyone. I feel like for most level-headed people, the debate is not whether or not to help people. I think it's really about who to help, when, and how, which is essentially a quota system.
But that sounds a lot like the reasoning of somebody who's arguing that we should close up the borders and not let
It does sound like the
refugees in.
reasoning, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to
I think
acknowledge.
that is a bad thing.
I think this is what people find annoying about liberals is, yeah, no, it would be great to help everyone all the time. That's not how the world works. That's not how resources
It sounds like
work.
that's what you find annoying about liberals, but
It is what I
honestly-
find annoying about liberals. Because I'm socially liberal, I would love to help everyone in the world, but there's nothing wrong with being able to have a thoughtful conversation around a way to help responsibly. And part of helping responsibly is acknowledging the resources.
So I'll say this, a lot of the refugees in this massive refugee crisis we have been created through conflicts that are propagated by the same Western powers who are now saying, oh, these refugees are not our responsibility. If they're not your responsibility, then don't start the conflicts that creates those refugees. Because once you do that, it is your responsibility.
Unlike Denmark, our country was founded on a diversity of cultures. That's what the American dream was all about. But Denmark has not been as welcoming. Luckily, there are organizations like the Trampoline House, founded by Mort, you know, the open-faced sandwiches guy. The Trampoline House is a community center that provides job training, language classes, and counseling for refugees.
We are in need of a safe place. We are in need of security.
We have democracy class. We have a hairdresser. We have a kitchen where we produce food that is served to the community. The limit to what we can teach each other here is our own resources. And it's important that we get to a point where we build the society together.
When we got there, Mort was hosting a discussion group between refugees and American exchange students.
A lot of the time we think of refugees as kind of this one entity, like maybe one type of person, but there's really people from a lot of different countries, a lot of different cultures who come here, and it's really cool to see how they kind of interweave their cultures.
So we're going to split up in groups. In Danish, we say, you're going to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Wait, that's your guys's?
Yeah, I didn't know that's where that came from.
Wait, that's yours?
Yeah, I thought that was
horse's
ours.
mouth thing? I thought that was ours.
I remember when I first came to Denmark, I was fired from an establishment owned by an old white guy just because he found out that I'm Syrian. That was very shocking. When you start to experience prejudice, you actually become so sensitive that you start to project prejudice into your experience in the world. You walk around with an insecurity that people are judging you and not liking you.
So I bring my students here a few times a year. Denmark is interesting, I think, for a couple of reasons. Even though the rhetoric can be harsh, the conversations are often much more respectful than in many other countries. In Denmark, people speak very openly about these issues, so those voices that are extreme are not suppressed. And one understanding is that if you try and suppress them too much, they'll only emerge in more extreme forms.
It's a global trend.
Yeah.
We're seeing it
in the United States as
all
well.
over the world, yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting because in America, we pride ourselves on having this very open conversation. But over the last few years, it's become more and more polarized. People in America get their news from places that just confirm their own bias. And I think that in trying to silence each other, the left and the right have pushed each other to these great extremes now.
Yeah. I have to also look at how am I contributing to the polarization? I mean, am I engaging with the people whose opinion I think is problematic? Am I engaging them, or am I othering them, pushing them further away?
Yeah, my parents' best friends in their neighborhood literally live next door. They're the kinds of people who put pictures on Facebook wearing all the MAGA hats.
Really?
Guns everywhere. And they're the kindest, most loving people in the world.
Have their views changed because of knowing your parents?
I don't know, but I'm saying we can take a familial approach with them because we have a dialogue with them that is, you know, imbued with love rather than antagonism. I think my perspective from being from the South, knowing tons of Republicans, tons of people who are Trump voters, is one of saying, these are really good people who believe something that really kills me.
Yeah.
I also think if you give people space for making mistakes,
yes,
that all of a sudden creates a safe space for dialogue.
At least the space for the natural human tendency to put people in boxes.
The host culture needs refugees as much as refugees need the host culture, because that is what provides that robustness of society.
But look, I think it's fair to say we all want to help. There's a strongly liberal point of view in why it's important to not let everyone in, and specifically so that the social welfare programs that exist can be properly implemented.
You're right, like right here, like right now, if 800 people lined up, there wouldn't be enough resources to help everyone. But I don't think that should limit you from trying to help everyone. I think that's just when you go for a bigger change.
Maybe then we need 8 trampoline houses instead of 1.
Yeah, we need a franchise. That's the most Indian thing you've said since you got here. Always building out franchises, more businesses.
The fear around immigrants is that they're going to commit crimes or hurt the economy. Well, you know what doesn't help that? Oppression. Look at my dad's generation. He came here post-1965 at a time when South Asians were actually being recruited to the United States for specific skill sets like medicine and engineering. We were given a leg up, and as a result, South Asians are the wealthiest ethnicity per capita in this country. You give these immigrants the same luck that my dad had, and they'll surprise you. One of the people who truly gets this concept is Trina Heineman. She uses her restaurant to create careers for immigrants. I know what you're thinking. Didn't she also write a book on open-faced sandwiches? Yes, she did. But more importantly, Trina's kitchen is a beacon of hope for a better, more inclusive Denmark.
So, Naeem, what are we cooking?
I cooked biryani, lamb biryani.
Ooh.
This is our traditional food, you know, in Pakistan.
My man is so Pakistani. I knew as soon as I walked in. So do you have to play down the spices for the Danish?
Yeah, for the Danish, the people actually, they like also our Indian Pakistani food.
Yeah? But mirchen ke baghair, no?
Of course, not the spices like we use in our countries, because they can't eat a lot of chili spice.
Sure.
Yeah, of course,
we've noticed.
Yeah, you do very well.
A lot of chili.
Now, this kitchen seems more diverse than the rest of Copenhagen. Is that because you want diverse kinds of cooking?
Not only diverse cooking, but also diversity in people. I think diversity in people will always make it more fun. But I also just was taught from a human perspective that nobody gets up from their home and travels somewhere to be a nuisance to everybody. They do because they have to. And therefore, it is our responsibility to do whatever we can to help them when they come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I help you at all?
Yes.
Can I get in?
That
okay,
would be
I'm
great.
not very...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting in either.
We have a lot to do because we're cooking for a big party tomorrow.
I'm hoping you're going to teach me, I want you to tell me how to be better.
And what's your basic skills here?
Talking. And I'm not even feeling great about that, to be honest.
So what I want you to do, I want you to break it open.
With my hands?
Yes, please. Keep breaking it open, and then you just...
Ah, okay, okay. Great.
Because this white thing is very bitter, whereas this is juicy and sweet. We don't want the bitter. All right?
So, hold on. Did you grow up cooking?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
What do you love about food?
Food make people close together.
Yeah.
It is like international language, food like music. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to speak the same language, but you can share something, right?
We share this, yeah.
Yeah.
We share something.
You're putting white into it.
Okay, you know what? Positive reinforcement.
Yes.
No, I needed to hear that.
Think about bitter.
Yeah, I know, I needed to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
I'm getting sloppy.
So how did you meet Trina, Naeem?
In 2015, I started working in kitchen as a dishwasher. And then she actually convinced me to work as a chef.
It took a little convincing,
Yeah.
but you were drawn to the kitchen. When they needed help, they would ask Naeem to move in, and
Yes.
then he'd help a little. But then all my chefs, they came and he said, what is Naeem doing the dishes?
Really?
He's a natural. He needs to be in the kitchen, Trina.
Wow,
And
no
then-
kidding.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he's been working full time. If you come in a situation where you can't do what you were planning to do, and you have to survive, you could always get a job if you can cook. This is something that will travel with you.
I love that.
How does it taste, Naeem? Are you satisfied?
Yeah, it's good.
You look happy.
Yeah.
You see it in your eyes. You can always see it in people's eyes when they do the seasoning, if it's there or not.
How long have you been making this dish?
13 years, over 13 years.
Can I taste it? Can I just dip in?
No, du kann ich.
No, no, dip in.
Yes.
She's just messing with you.
Yes, you can.
There you go. A little bit of everything. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I want to get a pomegranate. Oh my God. This is so good.
Double dipping.
The spoon is right there.
So why did you want to bring me on this trip with you?
I just think you're really funny and sweet, and you know, I think I have some sort of an affirmative action program for brown dudes.
Definitely, when I meet other brown people, there's that baseline connection.
Yeah.
But beyond that, you have this open-heartedness that I think is really
you do too,
rare.
man.
You know, you let all your feelings flow right out into the world.
Yeah,
and
it's exhausting. You're pretty open too, though, dude. You're really open.
Oh, I try to be, I guess. Right?
I love that. It's like two dudes. We're complimenting each other for being so open with our feelings. That's how far along masculinity has come.
In an ideal world, the Venn diagram would just be one big pie, and everybody would get a slice, and we wouldn't have to choose which slice of it.
In an ideal world, you wouldn't have limited resources. You wouldn't have borders. You wouldn't have wars. Our country is still better today than it's ever been.
That's true.
In a lot of ways.
Even though it's not perfect, there's more equality now than there's ever been. There's more opportunity now than there's ever been.
And when I see these young kids, and I know they're gonna jump in the fight, that to me is where real change is gonna, we're basically waiting for a bunch of old dudes to die.
Right.
The next day, we had a picnic with some friends we made along the way.
Oh, there's everybody. Nice to see you again.
We met at a place that has come to represent the fight for diversity in Copenhagen. In fact, just a year prior, this was the site where the protests against the burqa ban had taken place.
Thank you.
This is really good.
It makes me feel a bit nostalgic. I haven't been tasting anything like that for a while now.
Did you grow up in this neighborhood or in Copenhagen?
Grew up in Copenhagen. I grew up in an area called Nordvest.
What's the significance of this park?
This is a park that's been done recently.
Every major immigrant group in this neighborhood, there is something from their home country represented on this square.
That one's from the Empire. It's Darth Vader.
So is there anything here that's from America?
Yeah.
Are we represented here?
Yeah. Donuts.
Really?
Yeah.
No way, you guys got it right. That's our national food.
I just want to say on our behalf, thank you so much for having us.
It's been like a really unique experience, huh? It's kind of like America in some ways, really not in many other ways.
Everybody?
Cheers.
So we have these refugees, men, women, their children.
We are in need of a safe place.
Helping those in need is a major cornerstone of our democracy and most religions and most people with a moral compass.
My man is so Pakistani.
That doesn't mean sacrificing money or safety. In fact, as long as we treat them like our own and give them a chance to make a living, they improve communities and fuel the economy.
Our mission is to invite people back into humanity.
The choice of helping refugees seems to mainly be a choice of the kind of country you want to live in.
This is the world.
This is the world. This is the world.
If you like beautiful architecture, environmentalism,
Cabs or Teslas here?
and hot dogs, Denmark is the place to visit.
You're more Danish than you are a member of your family.
I'm more Danish than I'm Syrian.
But the thing Denmark taught me most, how lucky I am to live in a country that's already diverse. I want my daughter to live in a place that has a variety of people, a variety of tartines. There's reason for hope in Denmark.
Guys, I want to get a selfie while the sun's out. Can we all get over there and get a picture?
We have 2 seconds of sunlight.
We have to move quick.
But their struggles remind me of what I love most about America today. We have a lot of choices, and that's because we have a lot of different people. Sure, we may fight a lot, and it does get exhausting, but we're fighting because we're changing. And as long as we keep fighting in the nicest possible way.
Am I engaging them, or am I othering them, pushing them further away?
This way.
The result can be progress.
Are we all in this?
I want America to be more of itself. I want to help people in need, and I want to live in a country that embraces that idea.
I mean, isn't that what made America great in the first place? I'm asking. I don't really read history books. You guys know? Kidding. Cut.
The thing I'm gonna take away from this the most, I think, is the idea of hygge. Hygge.
This is a good opportunity for us to take something of theirs.
For brown people to appropriate some white culture, we're gonna take hygge back with us to the U.S.
And I'm gonna take the open face sandwiches.
Ah, yeah.
Skull, man.
Skull, my brother.
Love you, buddy.
I love you too. I didn't hear what you said.
I thought you weren't gonna say it. I was worried you weren't gonna say it back.
No, I didn't.
Like,
I didn't hear it.
Awkward.